have my card. Let's try this again. I did this for you all. I did this for y'all. Okay, we good. I'm good. What's that?
See, girl, I want you back, but yeah, I know why. And I'm so glad you're back around. Say so, baby. See, now I want you back, but girl.
What's good, YouTube? It's me, the Jasmine Lopes, and I'm back again with another video. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thank y'all for coming back to this channel and clicking on the next video. I really appreciate this. So we're gonna just get right into the video. Today I will be talking about my experience getting the COVID vaccine. I'm not even gonna cut out COVID. YouTube, be nice to me. Don't take my videos down. But yeah, I got the COVID vaccine. If you missed that video, I'll put a link or a card somewhere up here with the link, and I'll also leave the link down in the description box with that information. But today's video, I'll be talking about dose 2 experience, how that was, the symptoms, what I felt after getting the vaccine, and just talk to you all about how I feel about since getting the vaccine. I got my second dose on the 26th, 25th. I'm gonna put the correct date somewhere up here. And today is actually February 24th. I got mine on a Friday after work, which was different from dose 1 because dose 1 I actually got on a Saturday. So I left work and went straight to where my designated vaccination site was, and I got my vaccine. Y'all, I was literally in and out. There was no one there. Actually, this time my job had it at an actual clinic. And so I went into a room. The nurse was really nice. I actually recorded that experience. Of course, I'd be the person to forget my vaccination card. What? It's always me to forget something, no matter where I go, what I'm doing. I'm always forgetting something. So I have my card. Let's try this again. Oh my God. She explained to me everything to keep an eye out for, what to expect, different things like that.
So it's common with any vaccine because the needle's going into a muscle to have a little bit of soreness at the arm for a day or two, and it'll kind of come on, but then it's going to go away really quickly too. And you should just kind of keep using that arm. Help. Some other common things are going to be maybe a fever or chills. So maybe you feeling a little fatigued might actually. I'm going to go ahead and close it a little bit. I'd love to see that slim popping out though. Those are, it's hard to tell what caused that. So it could have been part of the vaccine. It could have been some of the things that you mentioned. So those are all pretty common. Also with vaccines, any vaccine, there's an opportunity for an adverse reaction, which is why we want you to stay after for 15 minutes. So it's kind of hard to tell what will happen. Right. But just, you just kind of, unless you have a really severe reaction, it's going to be something that's temporary and goes away.
And I got the vaccine. I told her I was scared of needles, but this time, because I wanted to record for y'all, for you, I did this for you all. I did this for y'all because, again, as I mentioned in my previous video, I am terrified of needles. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it at all. Y'all, I did not feel my second dose at all. I didn't feel her put the needle in. I saw it, so I knew she did it, and I saw stuff go into my arm. I saw all of that, but I didn't feel nothing. That experience was spot on. After I got my vaccine, I then went into the little waiting area. Basically, it was a clinic, so the waiting area, if you were waiting for your doctor, that was turned into where you sat and waited your 15 minutes before you could leave. And I sat there. There were like a few other people. It was really barely anybody there. But that experience, it went by fast. I didn't even talk on the phone. This time I was just on my phone scrolling through. I didn't record. I was just scrolling through my phone, just trying to pass time for the 15 minutes. And then when my 15 minutes were up, I left. Like, there was nothing crazy or nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing happened. Like, I was good. That's my vaccination experience for dose 2. Nothing crazy. Nobody passing out like last time. None of that happened. Like, dose 2, like, in and out. Some of the things I experienced during my second dose, definitely arm soreness. So one of the things that was very different from dose 1 versus the second dose of the COVID vaccine was when my arm soreness started. So dose 1, my arm soreness started like day 3. This one, day 1, like my arm soreness was on 10, day 1. And it actually started, I got my vaccine around 4:45. Was it 4:30? No, 4:45 I got my vaccine. I got my vaccine around 4:45. And I want to say, let's see, in my notes, yes, around like 6 o'clock, like 5:45, 6 o'clock, like an hour, literally like an hour after getting vaccinated. Y'all, your girl's arm was sore. Like, it was sore. It was so sore. And so one thing I did was I did take ibuprofen once that soreness started so that it doesn't get out of hand, because I don't do well with pain. Like, that's pain and me, we don't go together. So the arm soreness started at, again, 5:45, 6 o'clock, and it was sore for a little over 24 hours. Thank God I didn't have work the next day, because I don't know if I would have been able to go in. Like, it was sore. Sleeping, oh my goodness, sleeping on that sore arm, it was so uncomfortable. Like, I normally sleep on my right side, but even sleeping on my left, if I lifted my arm or moved my arm wrong, like, it was a wrap. Like, it hurt. It was definitely an annoying pain, like I described before, but this, like, soreness, it definitely hurt. That was something that I noticed that was way different than when I first got the first dose. The other thing I experienced was fatigue. And my fatigue was the same as before. I slept a lot later. It was hard for me to get up. Like, I struggled during that week of working. Those were my only 2 symptoms that I experienced. So they literally were the same as dose 1, except for that arm soreness started a lot quicker and it was a lot more intense than dose 1. So those were the only 2 things that really I experienced. One thing that the nurse did explain to me was to hold on to my immunization card, because there is a possibility that maybe a booster shot will come out later down the line.
So to complete both doses, you will, you can probably put that somewhere safe where you keep your vaccination record. There has been some talk that there may be a booster shot coming.
Okay.
Again, we don't really know. Stuff changes by the day.
Okay.
So, but just keep it somewhere safe, but you're not going to have to pull it out for a while.
So I had a few questions that people were asking me about my COVID vaccine, like, what vaccine did I get? There's different things like that. The vaccine that I got was Moderna. That's the one my job had for us to get, so that's the one that I got. If it was Pfizer, if my job was giving Pfizer, that's the one I'd be getting. But I did get the Moderna vaccine, and I got the 2 doses of Moderna, 28 days in between. And so first vaccine, and then 28 days later, I got the second one. I got my vaccine in my more dominant arm, my right arm, just because I want to be able to move it a lot. Since I knew I was getting the Moderna vaccine, a lot of my research on the vaccine was on Moderna. Some things that I did for research, because I do want to share that with you all, were I definitely looked at CDC. I asked questions with my job, so I asked whatever questions I had beforehand. Some other things that I did were just research like about the Moderna trials. I did not go deep in depth reading page by page the trials and all that, but I did enough research that I felt comfortable getting the vaccine, getting the COVID vaccine. I felt like I would be safe. And I also asked questions and talked to people who I knew got the vaccine. That was a huge help. I knew people who got both the Moderna vaccine and the Pfizer vaccine, which helped a lot. Honestly, a lot of people's experiences were the same. That did put some sense of confidence in me. I am grateful that I was in a position to be able to get the vaccine. If you would like to see me do a follow-up video about the COVID vaccine, let me know. Thank you all for watching this video. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. If you made it to the end of this video, drop that heart emoji and just let me know what y'all think. Y'all have a blessed day, night, morning, whenever you're watching this video. And I will see you all in the next video. Stay blessed.
See, girl, I want you back, but yeah, I know why. And I'm so glad you're back around. Say so, baby. See, now I want you back, but